that I'm not the girl who gives New Year promises, but I feel like this year it's different, and I want to give a New Year promise to myself. And instead of starting a bunch of new things, I was thinking like, what if this time I would focus on finishing?
At this time of the year, we all make promises and plans for the future. Usually there are tons of things that we want to start doing, and new beginnings bring a lot of excitement. But like I said, what if this time, instead of focusing on starting, we would focus on finishing? Finish that project you were so excited about when you started it. Finish achieving that goal that will take you closer to your dream. We put so much time and energy into generating and developing ideas and starting new things. It's such a pity to see all this wasted time and work. Finishing what you have started is often underestimated, but holds the key to achieving goals. Finishing is what transforms efforts into success.
Viska 5.
I have started a handful of new and quite big projects this year, and my goal is to stick with my plans and keep working and progressing on them. I want to be intentional with my time and energy and focus on projects where I have already invested myself and potentially have a life-changing impact, because what you focus on grows. I'm not here to tell you how to live, but I want to see you succeed and become everything you could be. So I'm happy to share some tips that have helped me to keep the focus on finishing what I have started. Have a focused, intentional plan instead of a big wish list. Go through all your unfinished things and ask yourself why you started those, what was the bigger goal behind it. If it's still part of your dream, then prioritize it. If not, then close the project and simply move on. Consistency is the key to reaching the goal. Create small daily habits. Take a little step every day and you will be amazed how far you have come in a year.
Here I must add that it's so much easier to be consistent if you're super passionate about your project or task. So ask yourself, how much do you really want it to happen for yourself?
The most common thing why we never finish anything is time, or lack of skills in using our time.
It's so beautiful here, really quiet, and the birds are singing.
Too often we think of productivity as a hustle, but for me it's more about using my time intentionally. Wake up earlier and dedicate the first hour of your day to your project. This is how I manage to work on my passion projects. Without sacrificing my sleep, I wake up earlier. This gives me much needed extra hour or two and leaves me with a good feeling of accomplishment. If you feel like you have too much on your shoulders, simplify your life. Get rid of tasks that don't bring any value. By decluttering my mental and physical space, I left myself with only a handful of tasks and a lot of time that I fill with activities I enjoy, like creating those videos. What has helped me a lot is the mindset change, to not wait for the perfect moment. Clocking tasks, let it be 15 minutes, 30 minutes or 60 minutes, helps me to keep working and progressing on all my projects. Also, I have been very intentional with my little time pockets. 5 or 10 minutes here and there can be very valuable if used effectively.
Instead of consuming, I'm more focused on creating and setting boundaries
for consumption, the outer world, let's say, has had the greatest impact on my life, because I'm more focused on my own projects and my ideas. Okay, it's simply wonderful here. What a winter wonderland. Really beautiful. Write for your future self encouraging reminders why you are doing this. In case you get discouraged or a bit lost, this will remind you of the reasons why you are doing what you are doing, and will set the fresh perspective of a bigger goal you're after. I have been inspired by the sentence, "Good life is becoming everything you could be," and this inspires me to keep going and keep working on my projects, because I'm really eager to see where my projects can take me if I keep working on them. And like they say, you become more of what you do, so maybe this time, instead of starting a bunch of new things, focus on finishing your old projects and become what you want to become.